guys, Matt from MaxBack.com here again with a quick review of the iPhone 5S. Well, it's finally here, and this one is a huge upgrade since its last model. The iPhone 5S is the hottest phone to hit the market since the release of the iPhone 4. There's a lot of buzz surrounding it, and it's surely going to be a top holiday seller. But is it the best phone on the market right now? That's what we'll find out through a list of 5 categories. First off, you can see that this is the champagne colored iPhone 5S, a brand new color that they just introduced to the iPhone series. It's a lot more elegant than the mock-ups made it seem. The first category I'll go over is weight and size. The iPhone 5S weighs about the same as the previous model at 112 grams, which is also lighter than the 132 gram iPhone 5C. The size is the same as the 5 and fits quite nicely into your pocket, while still having a decent sized screen, which is the next thing I'll go over. The 5S has the same great 4-inch Retina display as its predecessor, as well as its sister product, the iPhone 5C. The screen has 326 pixels per inch, which is the same pixel density the line has had since the Retina display was introduced in the iPhone 4. Some may be upset that there's not an increase in pixel density, but the high quality performance of the display never disappoints. When it comes to the processor, the 5S has the new A7 chip, which is the first processor in a phone that has a 64-bit architecture. The A7, according to Apple, can run up to twice as fast as the A6 chip in the iPhone 5 and 5C. Upon testing this, many people have found it to rest at a more modest boost of about 31%. Which is still pretty impressive. As well, Apple has introduced a co-processor dubbed the M7 chip, which relieves the A7 from processing motion inputs. This effectively reduces strain on the battery and retains the same battery life we've come to expect of the iPhone 5. As for the camera, the 5S has new image stabilization and burst modes on the software side of things. Apple has also developed a larger aperture and a larger sensor. This new hardware drastically increases the light sensitivity in the device, improving quality immensely. In comparison to the 5 and 5C, it's much harder to tell that these photos were taken on a cell phone. When it comes to video, the 5S also shows much improvement. The software allows the phone to record at 120 frames per second and then select a portion of the video to play back in slow motion after the fact. 2 things I noticed while using this feature though. First, the video that was recorded at a high frame rate was at the reduced HD resolution of 720p and not full HD, which it can record in at normal speed. I'm sure this saves a lot of battery and space on the device, but I'd love to have the option to turn on HFR Full HD when I want to. The second issue I noticed is that when you export videos from your device, the pre-selected slow motion area of the video is not retained. Now this is good if you want to go back and edit on your own, but chances are there are a lot of people wanting to post their short slow motion videos to Instagram or YouTube, and this is a feature that must be available. Apple really likes to load up their flagship phone with some special features. And in addition to the HFR recording, the 5S exclusively has a new feature called Touch ID. This is Apple's shiny new flagship feature, similar to when they introduced Siri in the 4S. Touch ID is basically a fingerprint reader built into the home button. The hardware and software for Touch ID usually work pretty well. While I'd say this feature is highly unnecessary, it is quite helpful for quickly getting past your lock screen. One thing you want to keep in mind is that you can only input 5 fingers on the device. The device does a pretty good job of locking out people that don't have your fingerprint. In conclusion, the iPhone 5S is the best iPhone ever released and offers significant benefits over its predecessors. So far, it's quite impressive in its performance with the available software, and while there are a few bugs, I'm sure they'll be ironed out soon. If you have an iPhone 5, you may want to wait until the 6 comes out to upgrade, but if you have any phone earlier than that, including Android phones, now is the time to upgrade. And there you have it, guys. That is my review of the iPhone 5S. If you liked the video, please like and comment in the box below. Subscribe to our channel to get tech reviews on the latest gadgets. And be sure to sell your old gadgets to MaxBack.com when you upgrade to the new ones.